For the past week, it felt like the Golden State Warriors were slowly falling out of the LeBron James sweepstakes. When free agency first opened, Golden State was viewed as one of the biggest threats to land LeBron. A potential partnership between Steph Curry and LeBron James was one of the biggest storylines in the entire NBA. But recently, the momentum started shifting. Reports mentioned that the Cleveland Cavaliers were becoming the favorite for a potential LeBron reunion, Miami was also viewed as a possible destination, and Minnesota and Philadelphia were also in the conversation. And suddenly, the Warriors went from a realistic option to a long shot. But now, there is some renewed optimism. NBA insider Jake Fisher recently reported that the Golden State Warriors are still as involved as any team in the LeBron James sweepstakes, meaning Golden State is not out of this. But here's the part that nobody is really talking about. If the Warriors actually want to make LeBron James happen, the biggest move might not involve LeBron at all. It might involve Moses Moody. Because trading Moses Moody could be the financial move that unlocks the possibility of bringing the four-time MVP to the Bay Area. So without further ado, let's roll the intro. Yo, what's up guys, Jason here back with another video. If it's your first time watching, I cover the Golden State Warriors every single day on YouTube, along with other NBA news, trades, and rumors on YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and TikTok. So if you're a basketball fan, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe because you do not want to miss any of my future upload. Now, let's first start with LeBron James, because after all the rumors and speculations, one thing is clear. LeBron has not made a decision yet. And that actually benefits Golden State. According to Jake Fisher, despite recent reports favoring Cleveland and Miami, the Warriors remain heavily involved. Fisher explained that while a Cleveland reunion will obviously be a great story, the idea of LeBron James joining Steph Curry in Golden State is still very much on the table. And honestly, it makes perfect sense why the Warriors are still interested. From LeBron's perspective, this isn't about chasing money. It's about finding the best opportunity to compete for a title. And what better situation is there than playing alongside one of the greatest players ever in Steph Curry? But there's one major obstacle. The Golden State Warriors do not have unlimited financial flexibility, and that's where Moses Moody comes in. Now, don't get me wrong here, Moses Moody is not a bad contract. In fact, I think he is a valuable young player, and that contract is super team-friendly. He is only 23 years old. He is athletic, he is a very versatile defender, he can knock down shots, and he still has a lot of room to develop. But the reason his contract is so important is because of the financial flexibility it creates. For this upcoming season, Moses Moody is set to make roughly $12.5 million. And according to ESPN salary cap expert Bobby Marks, trading Moody could significantly improve Golden State's ability to pursue LeBron James. In particular, here is the direct quote. A Moody trade will put the Warriors $38 million below the first apron hard cap. If Draymond Green signed in the $20 million to $22 million range, they would then have the flexibility to sign players to the veterans minimum and still offer $6 million to James. And here's one quick thing to remember. Moses Moody is still recovering from that patellar tendon tear. This means he wouldn't be available to play at the start of the season. Now, without moving Moody, the Warriors are limited to around a $3.9 million veteran exception for LeBron. However, moving his contract could put Golden State in a much better position financially. It could allow them to offer LeBron James more money while still maintaining flexibility to fill out the roster. Now, trading Moody does not guarantee LeBron becomes a Warrior. There are still a lot of factors involved. LeBron has to want to come here, the Warriors still have to make the right financial moves, and other teams remain involved. But if Golden State is looking for a path, Moses Moody's contract might be one of the easiest ways to create it. Now, I know what a lot of Warriors fans are thinking. Why would we trade Moses Moody? And that's a fair question. Because Moody is the type of player championship teams like having. He's young, he's cheap, he's improving. However, he is not a blue chip talent. And the Golden State Warriors are in a very unique situation. They're not rebuilding. They're not trying to develop for 5 years from now. They are trying to maximize the final years of Steph Curry's championship window. Steph Curry is 38 years old. The truth is, the Warriors don't know how many good seasons they have left from him. So the question becomes, would you rather keep Moses Moody as a promising young wing or use his contract to create the flexibility needed to potentially get LeBron James? That is the decision Golden State has to make. And if the goal is one more championship, I think that is a conversation worth having. Now, here's one more important point. Trading Moses Moody does not mean the Warriors lose all of the production he provides, because Golden State has options in the free agency market. The Warriors could trade Moody for draft picks, future assets, or simply salary relief, and then use the veteran minimum market to fill that role. There are still a lot of experienced guards and wings available in free agency. Just to name a few here: Ochai Agbaji, Nicholas Batum, Bradley Beal, Bruce Brown, Amir Coffey, and so on. Now, obviously, not every player is guaranteed to sign for the minimum, but the point is, there are still veteran players who can provide defense, shooting, and reliable minutes. And if the Warriors actually get LeBron James, that changes everything. A championship contender with Steph Curry and LeBron James becomes one of the most attractive destinations in the NBA. Veterans who want to chase a ring will want to come here. So the Warriors are not choosing between Moses Moody or no replacement. The choice is Moses Moody versus the flexibility to add a superstar in LeBron James and replace Moody's role with experienced veterans. And that's a completely different conversation. And here's the truth. This isn't really about Moses Moody. It's about opportunity cost. Keeping Moses Moody gives you a young rotational player, but moving him could unlock the financial flexibility needed to pursue one of the greatest players in NBA history. And even if the Warriors don't get players back in a Moody trade, they still have options. They can use veteran minimum contracts. They can attract experienced players who want to compete for a championship. They can continue improving their roster around Steph Curry. Because the Warriors' biggest priority right now should be simple: maximize Steph Curry's championship window. Nobody knows how many more opportunities they will have. So if moving Moses Moody helps bring LeBron James to Golden State, or helps create the flexibility to build a better roster, it's a move the Warriors have to explore. Because at this stage of Steph Curry's career, you do not protect every asset, you go all in. And again, that's just my opinion, and I want to hear from you guys. If you were the Warriors front office, would you consider moving Moses Moody? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Alright guys, that's all we got for today's video. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and follow me on social media, all linked below in the description box. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.